Didn't think that would get needed. Welcome to Tonight's Show. I'm your Grand MC, your Knight of Entertainment, the one, the only TK Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, Aeon, Orion. You know you can call me, and I welcome you back to our nightly adventure. We're gonna play a different game. This game collects gameplay data information from analytics and necessary for us to provide the game and improve certain functions and features. In addition, we would like your permission to share and combine that information with the information collected from other mankind entertainment, games, services, products of our group community. Types of data collected: gaming ID, IP address, gameplay log. This data will be synonymous, and we and our group companies will use the aggregated information to analyze game trends, create profiles of categories of players, create. No. It's impossible to make this game. It's impossible for the games to be considered or canon to the story. Play. In this mode, you can play through the start of Chapter 2 while cruising through the story. This is for the players who have seen the anime or read the books and want to reach the game original content faster. I'm going to say no, because I don't know how Chapter 1 works. Magus, what I'm trying to say is it's impossible for this game to be considered canon, because there are things that would clash. And this isn't, and for someone playing the Alizacation game, this is my first time playing this game, but I can tell you already that it is not possible for the games to be considered canon. Because I have played the other games. Well, not Hollow Fragment, but no. The video games take place in their own continuity, and you'll see a very clear point if you know anything about SAO that will bring that up. I will tell you this much, it's probably better if you've played, you've seen the SAO stories before the spoilers, but like I said, most SAO games take place in their own kind of universe. Thank God she's not wandering around nude. I never understood why this character is just nude. Now loading. Central Cathedral, top floor. Check out the quest objective. The battle against the Administrator has begun. You can keep track of quest objectives via the panel on the upper left corner of the screen. Oh, the stars are watching. The current objective is to defeat the Administrator. Take control of Kirito. Okay, well let me take control of him. Use the L to move your character, R to control the camera, avoid enemy attacks, then use square to strike. Sorry, this has been a kind of a long day for me. In this mode, you are currently in the semi-auto mode. In this mode, I'll be honest, I'm very conflicted by a question like that. Use square to make the appropriate move depending on the combat situation. Press square rapidly to try out various attacks. Deal damage with sword skills. You can hold R1 to display required sword skills. When you can activate the corresponding sword skill by pressing, I guess, any of the letter worlds. Sword skills consume SP, but they deal greater damage and inflict various effects. You can reduce the damage of enemy attacks by pressing circle to guard. Timing is just right, will result in a perfect guard. I don't know why I'm yawning, I'm sorry. I'll tell you this much. I would say living in the SAO world wouldn't seem bad as long as I can just focus on playing the games you know, not get killed for playing the game. She's not. Ironically, that's not wrong. And if you remember, Kirito's black sword is made from wood, and I'm guessing the blue rose is technically ice. Unfortunately, I cannot show this. I'm guessing it's because of the music. It's automatically getting blocked. I won't skip it because this is the first time I've seen this myself. But how's everyone doing on the chat today? Actually, you know what? I don't want spoilers. Hello, Karina. Yeah, I'm guessing it's either. I'm not sure if it's exactly copyright, but I've seen this before with SAO games on YouTube. They're automatically like music is blocked. I'm not sure what's the reason for that, but I'm doing good too. A little worn out today. I'm surprised, but I'm all right. Now I'm curious. Because like I said, I don't know too much what to expect with this game, because I know with the other ones I've seen a little, but I've actually never seen anything for the Alizacation game. So I'm wondering if we're going to flashback. I heard this one wasn't well liked, but I couldn't tell you why. Especially I feel like sometimes SAO just gets hate because it's fun to hate on the series. Where am I? Yeah, for anyone who's curious, don't expect any English voice acting in this game. It's not here.
Commando, log out.
Unfortunately, there's also... I will try for what I can to read the lines out. Unfortunately, some of them I don't think I'm going to be able to read, so... I hope no one can hear that. It's funny to hear the words realistic in a VR, because especially... I do... I don't know, I feel a lot of the hate SAO gets is overblown, or just, again, because it's fun to hate. I mean, especially a lot of things I've seen in the human realm, the region of the underworld where the humans dwell, divided into 4 empires and a central capital, Centauria. It's encircled by the massive end mountains that separate it from the dark territory. But yeah, going back to, I think a lot of it's, I think people are just being less forgiving, because some things I've seen in SAO are literally things that I feel are completely fine and recognized completely as normal in other animes. Like, oh my god, the characters don't die. I mean, if a show in an anime is, do you really expect the main character to die? Like, I always want to question, like, oh, the main character survives. I mean, you kind of be surprised if they didn't. Like, I'm sorry, if you were watching a show and suddenly the main character died, like, 1 episode in, you'd be very surprised and confused, would you not? I don't know. To me, I feel like some people just give it, especially I've heard things when, like, oh, they preferred other protagonists than it was, like, here too. Like, I remember the alternate Gun Gale Online story. Check the route for your objective. Use the compass to face the direction of the sound Kirito is hearing. You can press circle to display a route to your current quest objective. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Follow the icons displayed on the compass at the top of the screen, or the icons that appear in the field in order to achieve the main... in order to advance, sorry. I hate when text is small. The icons will point you in the right direction, even if you're unsure what to do next. Basic character control. So basically, as we kind of already seen, our L's are moved. We can jump. I love it when games let me jump. And to dash, we'll be using L3. Ooh. But yeah. I would say this, especially like, so going back to my point with the alternate, like I saw the character in that one, they did a whole lot more. Season seemed overpowered, but no one really complained about them. So I think some of it. Also, I feel like some people give the certain ideas with the series, admittedly, too much harder. Like I remember reading, for one thing, people said, oh, they liked SAO Bridge, which I will admit is a funny series. I will admit not all the jokes land, especially the newer episodes, but for an example, there are people who say consider that series better than canon. For one of the examples, they gave Heathcliff and Kaiba a reason why he made Aincrad, when in reality, the I forgot line that so many people give issue to SAO is not true. There is more to what the guy says in that scene, but people love to forget that and say, oh, he said, I forgot. Which, again, is a factually incorrect statement.
キリト、ちょっと道に迷ってしまって。道に迷った？そうなんだ。
I'm definitely not going to try to spend the rest of these episodes in this play to tell you, oh no, this series isn't as bad as people make it. I'm not going to rant. It's just back to your question of why there's so much to hate about it, Mugs. I think it's just sometimes people just hate, like, or they'll give people shit. I mean, look at the Fate series. There's many lines that are mocked as sounding idiotic, like Shiro's. People die when they are killed. You came from the south, so are you from Zakaria? I'm gonna butcher some of these names. No, actually, I don't know where I'm from. I woke up in the middle of the forest. When it's lines like this, I'll still probably read them out anyways. Oh, you don't even know where you used to live? Yeah, these games... I think this is actually, with quite a few Japanese RPGs like this, they're not translated in English. My guess is they didn't want to... I'm not even sure why. If there's a reason, maybe they just thought it wasn't worthwhile, but they're not translated. Because there are definitely, I think, a lot of games that like this that are, but this is just not. Like, the text is translated at least, but not voice acting. I'm not sure why they didn't do that. It could be maybe they thought it wasn't worth it, maybe they just didn't see a reason to. It's hard to tell.
じゃあ俺もそうなのかもしれないな。
Well, I guess that must be what happened to me then.
どうにも困っているんで、一度ここを出たいんだ。
I'm in a bit of a bind. I'd like to leave. The forest is quite thick, so I'm not surprised you got lost. I mean, I'd like to log out. Log? What? Could you say that again? Sorry, my dialect came out there. So he's not a test player in NPC. Based on his reactions, he probably doesn't know this is a virtual world. I'd have to choose my words carefully. It means I'm looking for a city or a village nearby where I can stay. Kirito, don't start lying to the kid. My village is just north of here, but we never get travelers, so there's no end. Still, if we explain the situation, Sister Azalea should help you. Thanks, that sounds great. I want to say something amusing to think about is well, I will admit, it's definitely not the first anime I've ever seen. Sword Art Online was the first anime I did watch that I actually learned what anime was. I've only just reached my lunch break. Don't you love that? As someone who uses mostly sites for that, I think that the best with that is you're just gonna have to deal with the fact sometimes that's when the dubs come out, because I think there was issues with I don't actually find an issue with the show. It's fun, it's adventurous, the characters are nice. I mean, the biggest issue I ever had in the show was with the fairy dance arc, and even then, it's just because I see it as the worst arc. Only just because a lot of aspects of it just felt weird, and like, especially some of it was just hate or people overblowing it, especially, which I feel like a lot of SAO's issues do become the idea people overblowing them. Like, as much as people refer to SAO as a harem anime, it's not. Especially, we see Kirito get together with one girl, and that's been since the first arc. I think canonically the girls who refer to who actually like the kid are Asuna, his girlfriend, Sachi, who was also his girlfriend but is dead, Lisbeth, and one other character who I'm not going to say their name right now. No, but literally out of all the other characters, yes, I will admit there's the issue with the inferior dance with Lifa, but to be fair with that one, she also wasn't treating that as something to be happy about. That was more treated as a bad situation, so... Because, yeah, with Celica, she considered him a big brother in her first story. Right. I realize I'm doing bad at keeping reading with the lines. What? Don't tell me you've never seen a Stacia window before. Oh, of course I have. The Stacia window. Pretty... Really, this is the world's equivalent of a status menu. So that's right, this is a virtual world, but that would make Yu-Gi-Oh! An NPC. I'm just gonna let the lines play out, then I'll read their English translation, so I'm not talking over them. Let's see, it's got plenty of life, so we're in no hurry to finish it off. But yeah, there's plenty of girls that, you know, don't actually get together with character nor show any interest in him, and hell, one of these characters... You know, it's just, again, I think a lot of the series just gets issues are blown out and in reality don't mean anything. Hell, I've seen someone make a video why the SAO openings suck, and some of them apparently say spoil because they give off spoilers. I mean, goddamn, it's an opening into an anime. Are you really gonna tell me there's multiple animes that don't have spoilers in their stories? We grew up together and we would play all day long. But 6 years ago when I was 11... Oh yeah, these ones I'm not even gonna bother reading out because they're just gonna... I can't control when we go out. I will say the Alizacation arc is one of the arcs that I'm very curious. I've noticed is considered one of the best arcs in the anime. I can't say too much for the light novel because I don't really hear a lot of people mention the light novel. I will say, it definitely does make me wonder. I'm curious, what will they do for the next arc? Because I know there's the Moon Cradle arc, and admittedly, I haven't seen too much of this arc because it's... Oh, hell, I still haven't even finished Moon Cradle. I actually have to start looking into aspects for it. Like light novels, because finding them online has become harder. I wanted to help her, to attack the knight, but all I could do was watch. Do you know what happened to her? The Integrity Knight said she would be interrogated, then executed, but... I believe Alice is still alive somewhere in Centauria. Alice. I would love to hear Bryce Papen book the voice actor of Kirito in read these lines. I mean, he's probably said something similar to these, since this is, I think, so far it's based off what the anime has given, but I will tell you, it should, if this was following the same flow of the earlier games, then there's no way this can take place in the same continuity as the anime.
それに何よりも驚くべきはユージオの言動そのものだ。彼は単純な NPC ではない。豊かな表情や自然そのものの受け答えは
Where was I going with this?
人間としか思えない。探しに行ってみたらどうなんだ？そのオートに。
Oh yeah, I was talking about the next arc because I know there's Moon Cradle and Uneto Rising. Both, I mean, Moon Cradle is, from what I've read and seen about it, is an interesting interesting arc. It's not two, but it's also one of the few arcs. Oh no, I think it's more like a volume or two, just kind of like how the Excalibur arc was just a side story in a light novel. But I don't know if it's still unique and interesting. It shows an aspect of Alizacation that's curious, and shows more of the world. But the next arc is, maybe it potentially even be the final arc. You know, Rising is a very, from what I've heard, it's like all the video game worlds being combined in one, and things getting reset in a way that are interesting. I'm curious how the arc's going to go, especially I haven't seen too much about that arc. I really actually need to start reading light novels because, I don't know, SAO has a special place in my heart. It also is indeed one of my favorite animes. And the Taboo Index for Striking One's Calling. So in short, I can't. Yep. I can understand that comment.
ユージオの仕事、転職っていうのは何なの？僕のはこれさ。
It's right here.
これで、この
I
木を
need to chop down this tree.
この木の名前は神聖語でギガスシダーって言うんだ。でも村の人たちは悪魔の木って呼んでる。そう呼ばれる理由は、この木が周りの土地からテラリアの恵みをみんな吸い取っちゃうからなんだ。村の人々は森を開いて麦畑を広げたいと思っているんだけど、そこで友情がギガスシダを切り倒す仕事に。うん、刻み手って言うんだ。僕で7代目なんだけどね。
Just imagine apparently 7 generations of carvers have done this.
7代目だって。そうだよ。
That's one strong tree.
ギガスシダーは恐ろしく硬いんだよ。普通の鉄の斧じゃ一発で刃こぼれしちゃうから、この龍骨の斧を使っているのさ。とはいえ、ここまで刻むまで300年。僕の代でも終わらないだろうね。
Gotta be honest, that's gotta be a sucky job.
いいものを見せてあげるよ。23万2000。これがギガスシダーの店名なのか？ああ、木を刻むたびに店名は減っていく。でも夜の間にこいつは1日がかりで刻んだ深さの半分を埋め戻しちゃうからね。
That has gotta suck.
自分で店名を回復するってことか。うん。だから僕が毎日斧を振るっても1年で減らせる店名は600。
You have to imagine how many carvers have they gone through, and would they go through if they actually had to do that way?
だからユージオの代じゃ終わらないのか。
Damn.
仕方ないよ。相手はただの木じゃない。巨人の多すぎなんだから。
This is the giant god of ciders. So I'm expecting.
巨人の杉。
Is that actually Latin? I don't know enough Latin to know if that's true.
その他の言語、神聖語というくくりに入れているのか。それじゃ、僕は仕事に戻るよ。あのさ、ユージオ、俺にも手伝わせてくれないか？え？ほら、パンも半分をもらっちゃったしさ。仕事も半分手伝うのが筋だろ。
That is not good logic.
まあ、転職を誰かに手伝ってもらっちゃいけないなんて掟はないけど。
This society really loves their rules. They kind of remind me of one of the Final Fantasy games, where literally if you don't play by the law, you're fucked. Yeah, he's an anime protagonist. He'll literally try until he dies. That about does it. 2,000 strikes a day to the cider, as designated.
それが僕の転職なんだ。キリトも筋がいいよ。最後の方は随分いい場所に斧を当てられていたしね。いや、でも優勝が一人でやればもっと早く終わっただろうな。足を引っ張って悪かったな。気にしないで。この木は僕が一生かかっても倒せないって言ったろ。さあ、村へ行こうか、キリト。
And as much as I'd love to continue playing from it, we're gonna have to take a small little break real quick. I gotta take care of a quick task, so I'll stop. We'll take a little pause right here. We'll be right back. So stay tuned. We'll be right back and the show will resume. And we're back. Sorry for that happening. I never try to let that happen, but when it does, it does. Head to Rude Village with Yu-Gi-Oh! To rest up and get to speed. Press circle if you lose your way to display a route to where to go. Not getting much of a reaction. Makes me wonder what that is. Excuse me. Asthma. This is a feature I'm not sure about. Oh, I get it. I accidentally got the route. I've been collecting all these items. Like I said, I've never played the Alizacation game. I'm only just going based off my memories of the old games, and I've only played, out of all of them, I've played a little bit of Fatal Bullet, some of Realization, and I've seen Lost. I know quite a bit of Lost Song. Hollow Fragment, I don't know too much about. Unfortunately, that one was originally Japanese only, and I don't actually remember if they came out with a playable English version. I believe it did as Hollow Fragment, but I'm not sure why. I think there was something about that. I think it was maybe digital only, and I'm not a perfect fan of doing digital games. I do prefer having the physical game copy. I also think partially because digital takes up more room. But damn, the sights, the love, it's all amazing. I feel like this has to be something. So this is it. Where's your house? That's the south gate. My house is near the west gate, so you can't see it. So I'm guessing it's not a small village per se. Come on, it's close. Yeah, this is still here. Right. I'm hoping we'll find a reason for these later. If not, I might just keep them as stuff to sell. Yeah, I always love in games you can jump. Also, because I always feel that in games you can't jump, it's also always so weird when you can't. I'm curious, what does a village even need a guard for? Sometimes wild animals will approach the border. But it's also to protect us from the forces of darkness. The what now? You see those mountains there? They're the end mountains. Beyond them is a land Solstice's light doesn't reach. Goblins, orcs, and other terrifying creatures live in that land of darkness. Typically knights patrol the mountains, but beasts sometimes sneak past the caves. This is common knowledge, Kirito. Have you forgotten even that? Well, I feel like I've heard it somewhere before, but... What a shame. I hope you get your memory back soon. Let's head to the church at the center of the village. I will say, this game... What? That way leads out of the village. Okay, so I can't... I want to see what that... My wonder is... There has to be a reason for that. But right now, I can't tell you what. Okay, Kirito, this is the church. Let's go talk to Sister Azalea. Yuzio. Celica. Who's this? She's a sister in training who lives here and studies the sacred arts. Who's he?
キリト。ベクタの迷子らしくて、しばらく教会に泊めてやってほしいんだ。
ベクタの迷子。
Lost child of... Hey, Lime Jan.
話してみる。
セルカ。
She's Alice's sister.
アリスも教会で
She studied sacred arts of the church. She said they said she was a prodigy.
そうだったのか。
I had no idea. It's been such a long day. Sister Azalea and other villagers were pretty wary of me at first. Luckily, saying I was a lost child of Vecta made them warm up to me. I realized something while interacting with Celica and the other villagers. There isn't a single NPC in this entire village. Every single person here behaves as realistically as Yu-Gi-Oh. That's impossible. This is a virtual world. Probably because he's still thinking of the NPC as NPCs. Because notably, he keeps saying virtual world, not virtual game. They're not human. They're also not NPCs. What exactly are they? Maybe I can find out the truth in Centauria. For now, I'll head there and look for a way to communicate with the real world. I will tell you this, these SAO games, I do feel they are made with a lot of care and heart, like to be similar to the games. And by games, I mean anime and light novels. I haven't seen a single clock in this world. How do people tell the time? Oh, I get it. Good morning, Kirito. What do you get? Morning, Yu-Gi-Oh. I just realized the bells play a different melody each hour. Yeah, they play each... the 12 verses of the hymn by the light of solace. Fascinating. So clocks don't exist in this world at all, huh? Oh, I've read about that long ago. A divine object of time-telling existed. However, people ignored their callings to watch it, so the gods destroyed it. And from then on, humanity has only used bells to tell the time. Wow. So I'm curious, how do they ring the bells? You really have forgotten everything, haven't you, Kirito? No one's ringing the bells. It's managed by the village. It's the only divine object. Oh, actually, I guess it's not the only divine object around here anymore. Would you like to go see the divine object, Kirito? What about your calling? I'm ready to help you out again today. Well, today's a day of rest, Kirito. Oh, crap. Sorry for dragging you out here. Then, you got any other plans? Nothing really. My days off have mostly been uneventful since I lost Alice. Sorry. It's fine. Hey, why don't I show you around town, Kirito? I really appreciate that. Talk to villagers. Conversations. Approach people with the conversation markers above their heads and press circle to talk. Use triangle to talk to someone with a main story icon above their head to advance the plot. Sometimes when you talk to a local in the human realm, you will notice special effects appearing. The more people you talk to, the higher your renown in the area grows, changing what people say about you. You can also increase your renown by clearing service quests to them. I still have much to learn. Jump, you fool. To the north of the village, there's the Northern Canes and the Twin Lakes. There's an orchard just east of the village with the famously delicious apples. The south has the gayest theater and a big forest. Past that is Zakiria. I like to notice he's not saying anything in these ones. What is it? A little busy here. Oh yes, it's kind of only good still, Brad. Okay, I guess not every NPC talks. Oh, so that's cooking. You don't have the recipe. What do you want? My house is in the west. All my brothers have different callings than me. Yeah, when you remember Yu-Gi-Oh has brothers. Help! Someone, please help! Did you hear that? Let's go check it out. Yes. Oh, I wanted to get into a fight. There's been a lack of sword attacks in this game, this episode so far. What happened? Man at Arms was attacked by a beast. What? I was patrolling the border when it jumped on me. There hasn't been any attacks lately, so I got complacent. He tend to his wounds. I'll talk to the chief and find someone to take his place. Thank you. His wounds aren't deep. He should be fine. So what are you gonna do about this? I plan to assign a substitute man-at-arms for the time being. We must keep the things that did this from causing any more harm. Soon you're going to form a team to hunt it? Yes, though we don't know their numbers yet. Will you assist with reconnaissance? Absolutely. And you, Eugeo? Yeah. I've sent the other members out ahead, and we can discuss the rest there. He just seems a little bit off. He said Celica was Alice's sister. She must be worried. For now, I should talk to Yu-Gi-Oh. You okay, Yu-Gi-Oh? Sorry. It's just I've never used a sword for combat. Are you going to be okay, Kirito? Hope so. Either way, we gotta do it to keep the rest of the village safe. Yeah, you're right. Plus, we're just going out on recon. You may not even have to use that sword. Good point. I'm worrying over nothing. Okay, I'm ready to do this. What sword was he given? Save your adventure's progress. So the game will save periodically via autosave. Additionally, you can save your progress manually at any save points found throughout the world. You can also view any tutorials you've previously seen at the save point. Save points are displayed in the mini-map. There are 3 types of save data. Autosave data is created at regular intervals. Chapter save data is created at the beginning of each chapter. Manual save data is by saving from a save point. Please be aware that loading chapter save data will overwrite the latest autosave data. That makes me curious, if anything. How's the guard who was attacked? He needs rest, but he will live. We need to slay the beast before he can do worse. Did he mention where he was attacked? At the northern edge of the village, I believe. Thanks, we'll go look around there. That's semi-auto mode. Semi-auto mode changes the way you play. It simplifies combat, allows you to more easily enjoy the game's storyline. You can access it under other settings too in the system from the main menu. You can toggle it freely in non-combat situations. afraid to look around. Because I want to see... Because I'm still curious what those items are for. Just something that's worth selling. I'm always happy to sell things. I can't see the beast that attacked the man-at-arms. It's been a while. It might be already gone. Nope. That's Screech. Let's go. Right. Fight alongside Yu-Gi-Oh to defeat the enemy. Unsheath, sheath in combo mode. Pressing the down arrow will sheath your weapon and put you into combat mode. Characters are unable to jump while in combat mode. Pressing square, you can unsheath your weapon and attack at the same time. Your weapon will automatically be sheathed once all enemies have been defeated. Additionally, you can sheath your weapon at any time by pressing... Wait, why am I sheathing my weapon? Or your sword is drawn, press R3 to lock onto a target. The camera will track the target you lock, making it easier to keep them in sight. When there are multiple enemies, you can switch between the right and left. Press R3 to deactivate lock. The enemy is on screen, the enemy will be marked. This is referred to as half lock, and it is related to activating finish arts and ally skills. The half lock criteria differs depending on your lock-on type. Spawn enemy attacks. When the enemy uses a strong attack, an indicator will be displayed. Hazard attacks. The enemy will glow yellow. This can be stopped with the launch skill. Guard break attacks. A blue glow will occur, and this attack will break your guard, so best to get out of the way. I don't guard a lot when your SP runs out. Abilities like sword skills consume SP. SP recovers over time, but can also be recovered by attacking the enemy. If you run out of SP in combat, fall back to normal attacks by pressing square. Not what I meant to do, but... Oh, wow, I got an achievement for that. A sword skill. Damn. God, our mimic's movements are mimicked. Which is actually kind of an interesting point when you remember is Kirito in the anime actually is the one who teaches Yu-Gi-Oh how to wield a sword. You can earn rewards by completing accepted requests, including XP, Sacred Art XP, and money. Certain quests against particularly powerful enemies will yield items not found in shops. Experience points that increase your level, Sacred Arts experience that strengthens Sacred Arts, reward precious underworld currency called Shaya? Why can't they just use coal? Ooh, we got them. Let's tell the rest of the village. We made it back alive. Somehow. That was great, Kirito. Right. You mind if I ask something? What is it? Is there a way to revive the dead with a sacred art? Alice once privately told me that there's an advanced art for increasing life. Oh, really? For example, in humans, life gradually increases from infancy to adulthood. It peaks around 25, then slowly decreases to zero by around 80. Alice once read that there's a way to increase that maximum life value, but only the highest priest in Axum Church can use it. Either way, once you've returned to the state she's embraced, there's no coming back. Better remember that I won't be respawning in a church if I die. I'd almost like we wake up in the real world, but that's my last resort. My best chance is to talk to the people running the show here, the Axum Church. Hey, Yuji, is there anything stronger than Dragonborn axe in this village? Swords, sure, but not axes. Remember that divine object I mentioned this morning? Oh yeah, you're gonna have to show it. You're gonna have to show it to me. Alright, I'll go get the sword. Wait for me by the Gaia cider. What's that divine object thing? Anyways, I should head for the Gygax Center. Cider. Why did I refer to this as center? What do you need? It's weird that that would increase my renown.
Nani?
What do you want? Nani? I swear, I feel like you hear that word way too much in Japanese anime at any point in time. Like, Nani?
Nandai?
What is it? Aren't you the one, injured one?
Domo.
Hi there. I just realized our quest right now is called Deja Vu. Registered fast travel point. Is it a fast travel point? Did it save? Now saving. Try again when saving is complete. Okay then, that's weird. You apparently don't see when you save. Ah. Items. These can also be used for fast travel, huh? I see, now I can tell where the saving data ends. I need you to just help reach the capital, which means getting rid of this tree.
それにはこの巨大な木を切り倒さなくてはならない。友人、彼の一生をかけても終わらない天職から解放するために。おい、大丈夫か？
大丈夫じゃないかも。
His authority isn't high enough to wield
と
it.
てつもなく重いんだ。さあ、見てくれキリト。青バラの剣だ。
この剣は何なんだ？
ルーリットの村に住む人ならみんなが知っている。ベルクーリと北の白い竜っていう冒険譚があるんだ。ベルクーリは300年前にこの土地に村を開いた初代の入植者でさ、彼の冒険譚の中にこの青バラの剣が出てくるんだ。
友情はこの剣をどこで手に入れたんだ
？6年前にアリスと果ての山脈に行ったって話をしただろ。その時に洞窟で竜の骨とこの剣を見つけたんだ。
ドラ、いや、竜は死んでいたんだな。
うん、骨には刀傷がついていたよ。
竜を殺した奴がいるって。
Someone killed it, but who'd be strong enough to do that?
わからないけど、その人は少なくとも剣には興味がなかったみたいだ。
それで友情は放置されていたこれをここまで運んできたのか？
一昨年の夏から安息日ごとに少しずつね。
I guess he can't wield it. Again, he doesn't have the authority for it. Neither does Kirito.
大丈夫かい？
なんとかな。とてつもなく重いけど、それ以上に綺麗な剣だな。
普通の鋼じゃないよね。銀でもないし、竜の骨とも違う。つまり人の手によるものじゃないんだと僕は思ってる。
It's a sword that's neither steel, dragon bone, or silver. I'm guessing it's technically is supposed to just be ice.
そういう器物を神器って言うんだ。青バラの剣もきっとその一つだよ。
神が作り出したものか。この仮想世界における神とは一体何だ？ゲームにおける管理者、メインプログラム、何にせよ。
But I would say the game admins is definitely a word he should not be using.
友情、 少し試したいことがあるんだけど。
まさかその剣でギガスシダーを？
近畿目録に剣でギガスシダーを叩いちゃう。
It's not banned by the Tab Odor Index.
いや、そりゃそんな掟はないけど。
Seriously, this is definitely making me flashback to Final Fantasy 12. Or, I guess I should say the side tactics games.
前にもこんなことがあったような。
試してみる価値はあるだろう。うまくいけばこの木を切り倒せるかもしれないぜ。
分かった。慎重にね。キリト、大丈夫？
こりゃダメだ。反動だけで手足が痛い。
How much of his life do you think he decreased just by that hit?
やっぱり難しいみたいだね。
なあ、まずは青バラの剣を自由に振り回せるようにならないとな。変なことに付き合わせて悪かった。
いいんだよ、気にしないで。それより
Where's the sword in the scene?
シラル水を持ってくるから少し休もう。
悪いな。
それじゃあちょっと待っててね。
青バラの剣を扱えるように。
Yeah, how to wield the sword?
ゲームであればレベルやクラスやステータス。
This one I think is a little better with him referring to it as a game, because if he was thinking about a game.
オブジェクトに試せるのなら自分自身にも試せるかもしれない。ユニット ID とこっちが点名か。青バラの剣を振るのに失敗したから少し減っているな。オブジェクトコントロールオーソリティが38、システムコントロールオーソリティが1しかない。システムコントロール権限は新生術に関するレベルか。そして38あるオブジェクトコントロール権限、武器やアイテムの使用に関するのはこっちかな。青バラの剣はプラス45オブジェクト。オブジェクトコントロール権限を45まで上げれば青バラの剣を使いこなせるようになるってことか。とはいえどうやったら権限を上げられるんだ。
お待たせ、キリト。
I'm back here, so.
青バラの剣はギガスシダーのウロにでもしまって。
That's where he's.
少し休んだら村へ戻ろう。
No, it doesn't make sense. Just when he says he's been dragging little by little, it makes me wonder, where does he keep it when he leaves it? Oh, hello. Welcome back, Kirito. Thanks. Do you have a little time, Salaka? Yes, of course. What do you need? I want to ask about your sister. I want to ask about your sister. I don't have a sister. Not anymore, but Yuji told me you used to have an older sister named Alice. He did? How much did he tell you? That she studied sacred arts and was taken by an integrity knight 6 years ago. I see. So Yujiro hasn't forgotten about her. Huh? My mother and father, the sisters, the villagers, no one talks about Alice.
まるで最初からアリス姉様なんていなかったみたいに。だからユージオも姉様のことを忘れちゃったのかもって。
It's like she never existed at all, and I thought maybe Yujiro had forgotten about her too.
忘れるどころか、ユージオはすごくアリスのことを気にかけてるみたいだぜ。
Oh no, Yujiro's been worried sick about her since she was abducted.
転職さえなければ今すぐオートまで探しに行きたいくらいに。
If he didn't have his calling, he would have gone to the capital to find her.
そうなの。じゃあユージオが笑わなくなったのはやっぱりアリス姉様のせいなのね。
Oh, so that would explain why he doesn't smile anymore. Yujiro doesn't smile?
ええ、姉様が村にいた頃のユージオはいつも笑っていたわ。でも姉様がいなくなってからは笑顔を見てない気がする。
When she was still here, Yu-Gi-Oh was always smiling, but I hardly ever see it anymore.
確かに
Yuji's kind of reserved, sure, but I've seen him smiling all the time.
彼がセルカや
Doesn't do it around anyone else. He probably still feels guilty.
やはりユージオの魂は
Yeah, there's no way Yuji is just a regular computer program. He's a soul, a flux light, and for 6 years he's agonized over his mistakes. Hey, what are you thinking about?
いや
No,
ちょっと思っただけさ
just that you're right.
ユージはきっと
That Yu-Gi-Oh still cares for Alice more than anyone else in the
何より
in
大
the
切
world.
なんだろうなって
So I know I keep going back and forth if I'm reading the lines after they finish. It's just I'm trying to think what's the best way to do this. Yeah, he does, doesn't
セル
he?
カはユージオのことが好きなんだ
Kirito, she's a child. So how could you have feelings for Yu-Gi-Oh?
なんじゃないわ
Well,
よ
of course not.
なんだかたまらな
You
い
want to know why I left home and chose to live at the church?
だから私家を出て教会に入ったの
It was because mother and father kept comparing me to Alice. Why do people do that? Why do you do that? That's not a good thing. Don't compare people to other people. They're not them. It's because mother and father kept comparing me to Alice.
シスターザリアでさえ私に教えながら姉様なら一度でできるようになったのにと
Again,
思ってる
don't compare people to other people. That's not a good thing. I mean, other people are different people. You cannot be... I cannot be TK more than you can be you. But even Sister Azalea seems disappointed I'm not as quick as a learner as Alice was.
ユージはそんな人じゃないけど私のことを避けてる私を見ると姉様
That's a different
思い出すから
situation. I know Yujo isn't like that, but he tends to avoid me because I remind him of her.
そんなの私のせいじゃない
That's not my fault, though. None of it is.
私は姉様の顔だって覚えてないのに
I don't even remember what she looked like. To be honest, she looked like a little girl. You would not remember a lot. That. Sorry for getting so worked up.
いやその
It's fine. You know, crying is nothing to be ashamed of.
うんそうね
Yeah.
なんだか少しだけ
I feel a little better now. I haven't cried in front of anyone in such a long time.
へえすごいなセルカは俺なんてこの年になっても人前で泣きまくりだ
Wow, that's impressive. Look how old I am, and I still cry all the time.
キリト記憶が戻ったの
Hey, are your memories coming back?
いやそうじゃないんだ
Or no, it seems like
そん
something
な
I'd
感じ
do.
がするっていうともかく自分は自分なんだからさ他の誰かになんてなれない
With or without memories, I'm still the same guy. I won't change that easily.
だからセルカも自分にできることをすればそれでいいんだ
That goes for you too, Selka. You're you and nobody else.
そうね私自分からも姉様からもずっと目を背けようとしてたのかもしれない
Yeah, my head's been buried in the sand, not really thinking about me or her. Well, look at the time. What did you want to ask about anyway?
十分分かったよ
I've already got my answer.
そう
Oh, hey, Kirito? What's up?
キリトは聖
Did
母
you
騎
just-
士様がどうして姉様を連れて行ったのかその理由も聞いたの
Did Yu-Gi-Oh tell you why the Integrity Knight took my sister away?
ああ
Yeah.
なんで
Yeah, why?
私は知らないのよ
I still don't know. My father won't tell me, and neither will Yu-Gi-Oh.
確か果ての山脈にある洞窟を抜けて闇の国の土に手を触れてしまったからって聞いたけど
Well, he said she crossed over the border in a cave in the End Mountains.
そう果ての山脈
I see. The End Mountains, huh?
大丈夫かセルカ
You okay, Selka?
ええ平気よ教えてくれてありがとう
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks for telling me.
せっかく
I will say, so far this definitely feels closer to the actual anime than I think more of the games have been. But then again, this might just because it's harder to adapt Alizacation as anything other. Sorry for holding you up on your day of rest.
気にしないで
It's no problem. I'll be on my way then.
またな。
Yeah, later.
キリト、
Kyoto.
なあ、村長さん。
Yeah, what is it,
セル
Chief?
カを見なかったか
Have you seen
セ
Celica?
ルカ
I was just talking to her, but we split up after that. Is she not at home?
その
教会にも村の中にもセルカの姿が見当たらないのでね。
I couldn't find her at the church or out in the village. Huh?
シスター・アザリアもセルカの行方はわからないと。
Sister Alzia doesn't know her whereabouts
き
either.
っと何か急な用事があったので
She probably just has something to take care of. I'm sure she'll be back soon.
だと
I pray that you're correct. I will continue asking
他を当たって
asking around.
俺も探していますよ。教会の人間でセルカと最後に話したのは俺かもしれませんし。
I'll look too, since I was probably the last person at the church who saw her.
感謝する。すまないがよろしく頼むぞ。
You have my
セル
gratitude.
カが行きそうな場所か。
Let's see, where could Celica have
友情
gone?
なら付き合いも古い
She's
し。
known her since they were
何か
kids.
知っているかも
So
しれない
maybe
な。
he'll have some ideas. Quest updated. Well, Yujo, why are you here?
友情
キリト、どうしたんだい？
Is something wrong, Kyoto?
実は
Yeah, actually.
そんなセルカがいなくなったって。
Oh no, Celica's gone
友
missing.
情セルカが行きそうな場所に心当たりはないか。
Do you have any idea where she might be?
行きそうなって言われても。
Honestly, not really.
セルカと
Any
少しだけ
places
アリス
you,
の話を
her,
し
and
た
Alice used to go? We were just talking about her sister.
あ
Oh. Joe,
アリスが聖号騎士に連れて行かれた理由をなぜセルカに教えなかったんだ。
why didn't you tell Celica the reason Alice was taken?
そういえば昔聞かれたことがあったね。
I remember her asking, but actually not why I didn't answer.
はっきりした理由があったわけじゃないんだけど。
I'm not sure. Maybe I was just
セル
scared.
カがアリスの後を追いかけてしまいそうで。
Afraid she might try to go after Alice.
それだ。
That's it.
俺
Huh?
セルカに教
I
えちゃ
told
ったん
Celica
だ。
about how Alice accidentally crossed into the land of darkness.
くれた話を
Hey, question, can you guys still see everything? Because I'm a little curious, because I've been watching the chat and I just noticed something on my screen. I told Celica about how Alice accidentally crossed into the land of darkness.
セルカはきっと果ての山脈に行ったんだ。
Alright, then maybe it's just something on my end. She must be on her way to the end
そ
mountains.
れはまずいよ。村の人に
This isn't good. We'll have to bring her
追いかけて連れ戻さない
back
と。
before anyone else notices.
今すぐ
I'm
追い
not
か
sure
け
if
て
we'll
も
even
間に
make
合う
it.
かどう
She
か
may already be
念
there.
のために聞いておきたいんだけど。
I need to know what we're dealing
も
with.
しセルカが闇の国に入ったら、その場ですぐ聖号騎士に捕まってしまうのか。
Alright, now it's working on my end. Celica crossed over, there will be integrity knights come after to arrest her immediately.
いや、聖号騎士は多分翌日にやってくると思う。6年前はそうだった。
No, she'll have until the next day. That's how it happened 6 years ago, at
そう
least.
か。じゃあ最悪の場合でもまだセルカを助けるチャンスはあるわけだ。
Not really, Kyoto, but he wouldn't know. He doesn't remember, okay? So even in the worst case, we can still do something for her.
何を考えてるのさ。
What do you have in mind?
単純な話さ。
It's easy. We take her and run before any integrity knight gets here.
そんなこと。
I can't do that. I have my calling.
別に
You don't have to
一緒に来てくれて
come
俺
with
が
us.
セルカを連れて逃げる。
I'm the one who told Celica, so I'll take
俺が
responsibility
口
and
を
run
滑
away
らせたの
with
が原因。
her.
ダメだよ。
You can't. That's impossible, Kyoto.
セルカにだって天職があるんだ。
Celica too has a calling. She wouldn't run, even though she'll be taken.
それにそもそもセルカが闇の国に足を踏み入れるなんて重大な禁忌を犯
Besides,
す
she'd
なんて
never...
ありえないことだ。
I'll let him finish talking. Besides, she'd never be able to commit such a grave taboo in the first place. Alice did it, though.
アリスは
Alice
アリ
was
スは
special.
彼女は
She wasn't like anyone else in the village at all.
ともかく今はセルカの元へ急ごうキリト。
Either way, we need to go after Selka right now. I feel like you should have been running towards the end mountain right now. Now to do so while having this conversation, but you're not agreed, and we should bring our weapons since there were beasts running around. Sounds like a plan. Awesome. This should be more than enough. Let's head out.
行くよ。
Twin Lakes are on the way to the northern cave. Let's head there. Okay, we'll find Selka quick. This time. You now may switch control of characters. When more than one character is present, you can switch characters by pressing L2. This is useful for executing advanced tactics in the battle, fighting multiple enemies, or controlling a character who is better suited for the battle. When an active character becomes unable to fight the rest, the next available character will automatically become active. You can now access the main menu. In status, you can check the character's statistics and change to equip weapons, armor, and accessories. In buff list, you can view the effects applied to each character. Proficiency, you can view Kirito's skills with each weapon type. Proficiency rises each time you attack, and the need to master certain advanced skills. The idea he can change weapons is what they're... Okay, so these are basically the typical damage. Affects the amount of damage dealt to enemies. Attack allows you to deal damage to stronger enemies. Reduces the amount of damage taken from stronger enemies. Increase the chances of your attacks hitting. Wait, that's accuracy. Stronger. They increase your chance of invading attacks from stronger enemies. Strength affects attack values. Vitality affects defense and max HP. Dex affects accuracy, and agility affects eval. The more time you spend using a weapon, the more your bond would increase. As bond increases, so do weapon various abilities. I love how it's referred to as childhood outfit, his current clothes. Armor has slots in which you can affect attachments. An attachment can have a range of effects or passive skills, which armor gains when affected. Attachments can be found in sealed treasure chest. With the visual attire, you can change the appearance of your equipped weapons and armor. Some outfits and hairstyles can't be equipped at the same time. I can change my childhood. I mean, I can't do anything to this. And obviously I can't change to a different sword. Okay. Kirito, start running! Register fast travel point. Save. It's really weird that the saving data just shows up right there. Oh, we can get into one fight. There are footprints here. Someone must have passed by here. Let's hurry. Oh, that's right, I have to sheath my sword. Where'd they go? Can't tell if I killed it or not. Alright, dead. Feels like that was kind of not worthwhile at all, the fight, but I'll take it. Oh, it's just a climb point. I hope there's more. The fight in the cave at least. I want something to fight. I think we're also just in the beginning of the game, so damn, I didn't get a chance to save. So this is the Northern Cane, and the dark territories on the other side. Selka's not here. If you find her soon, we'll get back to the village by dark. Technically, the Northern Cane isn't the part they have to worry about. The highest authority in the Axum Church, which reigns over the human realm, said to be able to use the advanced arts, such as one to increase an entity's maximum life. Very few have entered the Pontifex. Central capital Centauria, the capital of the human realm. It's surrounded on all sides by a large wall, divided into 4 districts: north, south, east, and west. The Axum Church, the central cathedral, stands at the center. It's loading. Integrity Knights. Knights affiliated with the Axum Church who are tasked with keeping order in the human realm. They take on many peacekeeping missions, such as defending the end mounds against invasions. It's really weird how long this loads for. Selka Zulberg, Alice's younger sister, who was training under Sister Azalea at Rude's Church, feels inadequate compared to her sister and worries that Yujiro hasn't been herself since her appearance. Divine objects. High priority objects created by either powerful sacred art masters or the gods. Couldn't connect to the server, that's... I mean, yep. It's handy for exploration. Okay, that was weird. Press the right arrow key to toggle the minimap. The minimap displays your current location as well as treasure, chests, and dangerous enemies. Quests, search regions, and other important details will be displayed in a purple circle. It's useful for exploration and be sure to check it on it often. Thankfully, I guess there's a save point right. Why? Why did it do that? Oh, it's perfect. Service circle and stuff square. Save. Level. Attacking enemies will increase hazard gauge. Normal attacks increase the gauge by a small amount, but typical best way to connect with sword skills. Moreover, the hazard gauge will reset after some time. It will be maintained with constant attacks. When their hazard gauge is full, the enemy becomes hazarded, in which they cannot move and become susceptible to launch for a chance to inflict massive damage. Risk 1. In battle, you have a stat known as the risk value, which applies a damage multiplier, normally capped at 1.20. Wait, is that 120 or 1 point? Supposed to be 1.20. Oh, I'll see. Your risk value will reset if you don't deal damage for a short period of time, or if you're knocked back. Frequent use of powerful sword skills, however, has the potential to raise your risk value beyond the cap. So yeah, that's 1.2. Now I can see now it's highest 3. It may be worth slowing down sometimes to let it drop, so you don't want to be a walking target. When the enemy's risk value normally caps at 1.20, you can push it well beyond that by cooperating with your teammates. Chaining together sword skills with your allies into a chain burst will raise enemies' maximum risk value. Repeated chain bursts can increase the cap up to 3, leaving the enemy open to massive damage. Certain stat effects also are capable of increasing max. I like that I'm now a level higher. Did I just combo? Combos are good. Finally, we're getting some fights in. I would like to note that I did that without actually using a sword skill there. Climb the vines to go deeper in the cave. Alright. So yeah, but we kind of say that this basically we can climb. I'm not going to read the entire thing out. Yeah, he seems to automatically use a sword skill at times, depending on if we hit. Damn, I think we led to level 2 to level 5, which I like. I like the high levels. Something about it being able to level and just grind up levels and become really strong always makes me feel nice. Ooh. Lamp shrooms. I saw something here. Oh, it's probably because we're still in combat mode. Yeah. So I'll say this much. Being able to sheath my weapon works when I want to get out of the combat. Not doing much damage to the bat, I've noticed. Will you two shut up? Where did more of you guys come from? Yeah, I don't have SP, but it's you I don't understand. Okay, I got a feeling we can't keep fighting this bat. I think we're gonna die if we keep fighting the bat. Makes me really upset we left Ryuji behind like that. I don't know, but the fact that he was higher level, we weren't really doing anything to him, also made me think like, yeah, it's not worth still keep fighting him. Good, Kirito. Travel between areas when the charge changed area icon is here. Save. Lost Children of Vecta. A legend in the human realm that speaks of Vecta, the god of darkness, stealing people's memories and transporting them to a faraway land. Kirito is passing himself off as one such victim. Which makes a good lie when you think about the fact he's lying to make sure nobody knows his true self. Because Kirito is alive.
さあ、初めて聞くよ、あんな音。
今度は何だ？
何か匂わない？キリト。
なんか焦げ臭いな。それに生臭い獣臭さみたいな。セルカ、まずい。
おい見ろや。今日はどうなってんだ。また白い馬のガキが2匹。
Yeah, their word for human is lum.
どうする？こいつらも捕まえるか。男の遊具なんぞ連れて帰ってもいくらでも売れやしねえ。面倒だ。そいつらはここで殺して肉にしろ。
ユージオ、いいか、セルカを助けるぞ。動けるな。
わかった。
You dare try to I'm gonna kill these bastards. Time to become the Goblin Slayer. Don't watch that if you're a child. Seriously, don't. Defeat goblins with Yu-Gi-Oh! You can change which character you control by pressing L2. For this battle, try switching to Yu-Gi-Oh! Drawing the attention of the small fries is essential, so Kirito can go toe-to-toe with Ugachi. Alright. Disable. Some enemies have parts that can be disabled by dealing enough damage to them. Disabling an enemy's part puts it in hazard, and will be unable to use certain abilities. Disabled parts will recover after a short while. You can lock into enemy parts as well, so focus your attacks and buff some baddies. Deal heavy damage with the Art Gouge. The Art Gouge increases through various actions during combat, and consuming it gives you the access to the following art skills: Super Arts, Finish Arts, and Ally skills. The Art Gouge accumulates over time during combat, but you can also deflect and step dodge attacks to use art skills faster. The Art Gouge can be checked by pressing triangle while your weapon is drawn. A Super Art is activated by using the Art Gouge. When Super Art is activated, time slows down for everyone but the active character, and sword skills can be used without consuming SP. However, bear in mind that every sword skill used will increase your personal risk level. A Finish Art is activated by using the Art Gauge. Activating a Finish Art performs a directional attack that deals considerable damage and greatly increases the hazard gauge. Some characters can enhance armament or release recollection instead of Finish Art. Feel free to experiment. The more you attack the enemy, Jesus Christ, some of these tutorials are long, the higher their hazard gauge fills, which causes them to stagger. Use this opportunity to strike. Try launching the enemy with combo, then knocking them down for a Finish Art strike for massive damage. Okay, I can't deal with Finish Art. Took out the small fries pretty quick. Okay, now we're level 7. Didn't we start out this like level 2? Congratulations! He was injured in that fight?
ただのモンスターじゃないのか。
この屈辱はお前らを八つ咲きにして食い散らかしても収まりそうもねえが、とりあえずやってみるとするか。キリト、やめろユージョ。やめろユージョ。
God.
子供の頃約束したろ。僕とキリトとアリスは生まれた日も死ぬ日も一緒。今度こそ守るんだ。僕の記憶を。
Yeah, if you're wondering why is Yu-Gi-Oh apparently somehow remembering stuff he never remembered before, this is because plot point in the story is the idea that these were cut off from him earlier in his life. Like he legit And same thing with Kirito, because these guys have met each other. Yes, Kirito has been in this world. He was present when Alice was kidnapped. Now, the original moment they got her, they were trying to get ice. Just for his lunch. Hell, Kirito was originally helping Yu-Gi-Oh! With his calling.
無力感を忘れるものか。今度こそ俺は白い山が調子に乗んじゃねえ。ユームのガキごときに。
I'm honest, always seeing this guy as massive. It just shocks me because I don't ever expect a goblin to be big. That might just be World of Warcraft too much to me. Twin blade swordsman. Please, I'd love to turn you into my speed.
Yuji, しっかりしろ。
キリトなの？
セルか？大丈夫か？怪我してないか？
Focus on the dying kid.
平気。
それじゃ手伝ってくれ。ユージョが大怪我をしたんだ。もう普通の治療じゃ間に合わないんだ。セルカの新生術で助けてくれ。頼む。
無理よ。こんな傷。私の新生術じゃ無理。
Mother.
ユージよ。嘘よね。私のせいでユージよ。
泣いてもユージオの傷は治らない。無理でもいい。やってみるんだ。君は次のシスターなんだろう。アリスの後を継いだんだろう。
私は姉様にはなれない。今の私に治せるのはほんのかすり傷くらいで。
ユージオは君を助けに来たんだ。セルカ、アリスじゃない。君を助けるために命を投げ出したんだ。
普通の治癒術じゃ間に合わないわ。危険な行為新生術を試してみるしかない。キリト、あなたの助けが必要よ。
わかった。言ってくれ。何でもやる。
左手を貸して。もし術が失敗したら私もあなたも命を落とすかもしれない。覚悟はいいわね。
その時は俺の命だけで済むようにしてくれ。いつでもいいぞ。
システムコールトランスファーヒューマンユニットデュラビリティライトハンドセルフトゥーレフト。
頑張れユージオ。たとえ魂だけの存在であろうとも、ユージオは俺の友達だ。絶対にこのまま死なせたりしない。
キリト、まだ大丈夫？
問題ない。もっとユージオにやってくれ。
This doesn't make you wonder, I guess, plot-wise, is he just missing the life now, or... But honestly, in the game, he honestly can't lose any of his, life, because that would be poor. If we could never literally heal in-game, that would suck. Actually makes me wonder, how did they describe him? Is that meant to be Kid Alice? And then again, that makes sense, because in cutscene story, like the Alice, somehow her soul reached out. It seems like this that really reminded you. It feels like they're taken right out of the anime. No, it's like when we're not seeing the characters speak, like you can see the eyes, and there are some scenes where yes, you will see them moving, or at least I think that's been true in some of the older games, SAO games, but in this one I have yet to see it, but that's also just because we haven't seen it a lot. Kirito, a young man from the real world who ends up in Rule's village. He knows he's in a virtual world, but he's not sure how he got here. There. His goal is to reach Centauria in order to find a way to log out. Men-at-Arms. Soldiers whose calling is to protect villages. Oh, I didn't get enough time to read that.
傷んだりしないか？
うん。丸一日休んだらもうすっかり治ったみたいだよ。
Well, day of rest, I'm feeling much better. Thanks for carrying me all the way back to the village.
俺だけじゃないさ。セルカの新生
Sokka did the hard work. Without her, you may have not made it back at all. Yeah, I'm grateful to you both.
どうかしたのかい？キリト。
Is something the matter, Kirito? You hear a voice in the cave?
セルカがお前に新生術を使った時、誰かの声を聞いたか？
By the way, did you hear someone's voice when Sokka used that sacred art? No, I was unconscious. Why? Did you hear something? That's nothing.
いや、気のせいだ。忘れてくれ。
Nothing. Just my imagination. Let's get back to work.
よし。これで
Alright, that does it for this morning shift.
いつもより早く終わったんじゃない
We
か。
got through that quicker than usual, huh? The dragon bone axe felt lighter in my hand today. It's strange.
それはきっと
Probably because we took out that pack of goblins.
その証拠に
My object control authority has gone up. Bet Yu-Gi-Oh's in the same boat.
セルカも妙に新生術
Thought Sokka managed to pull off a high-level art. We've all leveled up.
きっと今なら
Maybe now I can... No, you can carry that now, Kirito?
なあ、軽くなった
Yes,
の
not
は
to the axe. And it got lighter. See, for whatever reason, sword skills exist here. That'll come in handy. Was that a sword art, Kirito?
なあ、
Yeah,
多分
probably.
そう
I
だと
think.
思う。
You're pretty good with your sword when we were beast hunting the other day. Maybe your calling was a man-at-arms, or maybe you were a guard in a big city. Only guards get to learn swordsmanship. I'm honestly a little jealous.
ユージオ。
Kirito, what style do you practice, or do you not remember the name?
いや、覚え
No,
て
I remember. It's called Aincrad style.
ああいうことで
Oh, I'm sorry, I just found it funny that he would go with Aincrad. Obviously, the sword skills are from Sword Art, which took place in the castle, the floating castle in the sky. Aincrad. It's just funny that he would call it Aincrad.
アインクラッド流
Crap, dude. I
不
don't
思議な名前だね
know. What an odd name. I've never heard of it.
もしかしたら
So maybe that was your master's name?
それとも
Or the name of the town they lived in? Kirito, I will.
僕に
Would you be willing to teach me the Aincrad style?
もちろん僕は衛兵
I
で
know
も
I'm not a guard or a man of arms, so maybe against the rules, but... Is learning swordsmanship wrong? Is there some rule in the taboo that says only guards can study swordsmanship?
そういう項目はないけ
Not
ど
specifically, but holding many callings is forbidden.
僕
If
が
I may
剣の
break
修
that
行
law
を
if
した
I
ら
choose to study the sword. You can do it,
頑張
Yuzio.
れユージオ。
You can do it, Yuzio. Don't give up. Don't let the taboo index rule your life. Still, I want to get stronger. I don't want to ever repeat my
なくし
mistakes.
たものを
I want to take back what I've lost. So, Kirito, please take me under your wing.
分かった。
Alright, I'll teach you, but I'm warning you, this won't be easy.
望むところだよ
Bring it on. I think this is it. This is what I've longed for. No, I'm sure of it. I've been waiting for you this whole time, Kirito.
守りで6
I've been stuck in this forest for 6 years, waiting for you to arrive.
あ、
Yeah,
俺もきっと
I'm sure I woke up
お
here
前
in
に
this
会う
forest
た
in
めに
order
こ
to
の森
meet
で
you,
目覚めたん
Yuzio.
だ。
Ah, yeah! I'm trying to say this, but Timber! What was that about that sword not falling in his lifetime? Yeah.
セルカ、友情が自分で選んだことだ。村の掟に従い、ギガスシダーを倒して天職を正した友情。自ら次の天職。
I guess now he's not breaking any rule about having multiple callings.
友情は村を出ることを選んだ。
はい。僕は剣士になります。ザッカリアの町で衛兵隊に入り、腕を磨いて、いつか王都に上がるつもりです。
分かっている。望み通り村を出て、剣の腕を磨くがよかろう。
ありがとうございます。
No one brings up the idea a swordsman might not be an actual calling.
それではな。
Because notice he only said like guards or men at arms could learn swordsmanship. Which I feel is technically a wrong statement anyways. Because you're gonna tell me every one of those people in the academies were learning to be guards. That is really weird.
そうだね。
必ず帰ってきてとは言わないわ。けど、どうか気をつけてね。
うん。ありがとう。
キリトも。
ユージを少しセルカと話していいか？
うん、もちろん。先に行っているよ。
悪いな。
それじゃあセルカ、行ってくるよ。
うん。行ってらっしゃい。
I miss this village.
それで？
一言謝りたくてさ。
Stealing Yu-Gi-Oh.
ごめんなセルカ。俺がユージを連れ出すみたいなことになっちゃって。
いいのよ。それよりも私嬉しいの。
She doesn't want his attention anymore.
亡くなってからずっと何もかもを諦めたみたいに生きてきたユージオが、あなたのおかげでもう一度笑えるようになったんだもの。それに自分から姉様を探しに行くって決めてくれた。ああ見えて父様も心の中じゃ喜んでるはずよ。ユージオが姉様を忘れてなかったことをね。
そっか。理解してるか。君は君にしかできないことをしたんだ。
私にしかできないこと？
君はアリスの身代わりなんかじゃない。セルカにはセルカだけの才能があるはずだ。ゆっくりそれを育てていければいいんだ。
うん、ありがとうキリト。私ね、別に姉様の真似してあの洞窟に行ったわけじゃないの。闇の国の土に触れるなんてこと私にできっこ。
To be fair, Alice only did that by pure accidental because she wanted to save a knight.
少しだけでも姉様の近くに行きたかったの。そしてこれ以上は進めないってところまで行って。
It still was very stupid.
そこで私はアリス姉様の代わりになれないんだってちゃんと確かめたかった。
いや、君はすごいよ。普通の女の子なら途中で引き返してしまうような道を最後まで進んで、洞窟の奥でゴブリンの偵察隊を見つけちゃったんだからな。
Which we brutally killed. I'll be going then. So I've noticed those seem to be more like dialogue options. Unless you go to the right one for story, it will can bring you back to it, but well, there's more to it.
さようならキリト。必ず帰ってきてとは言えないけど。
いや、誓わせてくれ。俺はユージオと一緒にアリスを助け出して、この村に君の姉さんを連れて帰ってくれ。約束するよ。
ねえ。
Wind feels damp. We should make some progress while we can. You're right, let's get going. Chapter 1-2, Hope and Departure. Gained Giga Branch. Receive a service quest on the way to Zankaria and experience Shia and Ives by completing quests. You can earn skill points and experience points at warrior statues, and various skill points are needed to improve your skills. You can see the location of warrior statues on your detailed map and look over your trials and the relic sections. You must be connected to the network to perform daily quests. When you move to a new map, your quest data is updated, adding new quests and removing old quests from your list. Quest data updates every day, same time. Available daily quests can be found on the map. It's menu network tab. You can accept and finish daily quests from the list. Up to 3 quests can be accepted and completed. Accepted quests won't be erased after the time limit has elapsed. If a quest is canceled, any progress made on it will be reset. Quests completed too late cannot be reaccepted and will be erased. When a quest is finished, it will be listed as such. Quest yield cube tickets as rewards. Load quest saves will automatically save data created after completing relic quests. This excludes stone statue quests. Select load quest saves from the screen to load from this save data. Alright, how do I switch from the whole character? There's no point be staying on that quest. We'll work our way forward and then call it. Obviously, I'm not going to do any daily quests right now because we're almost to the end of that. Oh, warrior who stands before me, I acknowledge the strength of your spirit. A warrior of old I am, this stone my body, the safety of this land my eternal wish. I offer upon you a trial, rid the land of the evil working within. Should you complete this task, I will bestow upon you my blessing. Seek out the great evil lurking in the Lode End Mountains and get rid of the land of it. From the quest list, select this quest and choose set up a sub-quest. Upon doing so, it will be displayed on the detailed map screen. Okay, so this is enemy level 6. Okay. Nope. No. Wait, this is because my sword skills. Skill trees, you can learn and manage many skills, of which there are various types. Extra skills determine basic actions, and sword skills inflict higher damage, and various skill effects. Battle skills grant certain effects temporarily. Passive skills grant perfect set. Honor can be acquired by spending skill points through combat. Okay, this is not. Fuck. Skill points can be acquired in the following ways. Secure to leveling up. Defeating enemies may award you with skill points. Chance increases when defeating enemies stronger than yourself. Completing trials of warrior statue, you complete trials more than once. Okay. You can make better use of skills by pressing X on the skill icon and moving to the custom screen. You can spend your skill points on custom skills to broaden your horizons in terms of usage in battle. Each custom skill has its own pros and cons, so carefully consider how you want to battle. My god! Setting a party member to defender or tank will cause a special aggro gauge to appear over them. This gauge will help draw on enemies, fire, making it easier to keep enemy attacks focused in one spot. Use it properly, combat will be much easier. God, I want to find items. You can manage the items in your possession. Okay, that's the same place. I don't. Maps you can view. I just want to get to my quests. In maps you can view information related to the region and quest objectives. You can sometimes find treasure maps out in the world. Why are you going kaboom? Regular chests can be opened once and contain equipment. Sealed chests can be unsealed by defeating enemies sealing it. They contain attachments which can be obtained repeatedly. Okay. Service quests can be received from multiple people. You can check them from the relevant tab on the map. Select the quest you wish to make active and press square to set it as a sub-quest to display objectives as you play. If the target can't be found, the route won't be shown. Individuals will go home at night, and you will not be able to have quest conversation with them during this time. Okay, please. Alright. This is already more than I wanted to go. Oh, no, stop it. I don't need a system. Why did you go to... I don't know why I just did that. Okay, map. Alright. Fighting for a wish. Alright. We'll set this... Oh, that's this one. That's because I can't. Alright. But we'll save this for next time. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But we'll save this for next time. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, subscribe. You know others, if you entertain my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Till next time, this is the night show. Sign off on that end. Magus, that is a terrible joke. 0 out of 10.